Casey, and I'm hanging out in the Volume.com studio, and I'm on Volume.com too, but I'm not here by myself. We've got an artist we have heard a lot of over the last few years, so I figure we'll just have a chat with Gabrielle Grace. Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks for having me.
You, it's a really good time to be you right now because I know you got some new music out. The record, Two Sides to Everything,
yes.
out now, right?
Yes.
We're going to talk about that, and we're going to hear some stuff from it too. And then you've got a show, like this big release show, right?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah, where is it?
It's at the East Room.
Right on.
I think it starts at 8 p.m., doors at 7, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else is playing?
Vo and Young Ritual.
Oh, right on. Those are three, all three of those.
We did that
were very
on
familiar.
purpose.
Did you? Right on. You're sitting here one night and you said, we're going to try to get this show booked, and whatever Lightning's playing, that's who we're going to get all of.
Yep.
Right on. Well, very cool. Well, let's get, I know it's going to be a great show, and we were talking kind of off air. I looked up and realized that we've already played about half the album on the 615.
Yeah.
But let's get something from the artist. Like let's play something for us. What do you want to do?
Yeah. The song's called I Wish That I Could Tell You.
All right, Gabrielle Grace live on Lightning 100.
1, 2, 3.
Would you believe it? Already out of time. It's taking way too long. It's always on my mind. I couldn't see it. It was right in front of my eyes. It's taking way too long. I'm running out of time. If there was an option, would I let you in? Why'd you have to wait till it could begin? If there was a moment, would you admit? I wish that I could tell you. I wish that I could run into your arms, but no one ever tells you. Everything's enough till it gets hard. Oh, if there's a reason, it could be for the best. Clearly, I don't know if things have been different. I wish that I could tell you. I wish that I could run into your arms, but no one ever tells you. Everything's enough till it gets hard. I wish that I could tell you, yeah. I wish that I could run into your arms, but no one ever tells you. Everything's enough till it gets hard. Anyone, anywhere we go. 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 I wish that I could tell you. I wish that I could run into your arms, but no one ever tells you. Everything's enough till it gets hard. I wish that I could tell you, yeah. I wish that I could run into your arms, but no one ever tells you. Everything's enough till it gets hard. Whoa.
Lightning 100, Nashville's independent radio. Gabrielle Grace here live on Lightning 100 and live in the volume.com studio. Who is this you've brought here, by the way?
Corey Williams. He's actually an artist himself, too. He is one of my best friends for like 6 or 7 years, done music together forever. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, will you be on stage on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Playing electric and singing some BGVs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, right on. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Very excited to be here. Thank you.
Who else is in the band? Just shout them out.
Yeah, my guy Brody on drums. I'm thinking Trey on bass, you on electric, and then Jared on keys. So full band. I'm gonna have some French horn come up and some songs. I think "Don't You Give Up" has some French horn.
Yeah.
And then my friend Jason's gonna pop up and sing "Don't You Give Up" with me too.
On. It's a talented guy, that Jason.
He's all right.
Yeah, he'll do
fine.
he'll do it a pinch. Right? That's awesome. French, we're getting a little production value coming up at the East Room this Friday. I like that.
Yeah,
right on.
I'm excited. And cello, another.
And cello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are not messing around.
We're gonna see if we can fit on stage. That's the key.
I like it. Oh, well, if you're gonna release it though.
Exactly.
Right? Get it out there.
Yeah.
I like that. That's awesome. So Gabrielle Grace here with us on Lightning 100. There are two sides to everything. That album is out now. Talking about a show coming up Friday at the East Room. How long have you been here now?
7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah, 2015, whatever math that is.
I don't.
Yeah.
If I could do math,
Beats me.
I'd be in a different line of work, right? Where Texas? Right?
Southeast Texas.
Where?
Beaumont area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised. Moved here in 2015.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't anticipate to be doing music. I went to Trevecca and studied religion and.
So how, I mean, and I'm not making a joke, I mean, just from one calling to another? I mean, is
genuinely, I grew up playing guitar and drums were my first two instruments.
Yeah.
And always knew that I loved it, but the way I grew up was always like, do something that makes you money. And I chose to not do that. And so,
Did you ever?
Yeah. And I met this guy genuinely, and he changed my life in the sense of like pushing me to record songs and, found out that this is all I want to do with my life.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's working.
Hope so.
Right. And whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah. Corey's incredible.
So let's talk about where did you make their two sides to everything? Where'd you record that?
A little bit of everywhere. And the Planetarium in Nashville, Tennessee, Thomas Doolin. He has a little studio in Nashville, and then we finished it at my producer's house, Keith Harris. So a little back and forth in the studio and then house studio. Yeah. So everywhere.
Pretty much anywhere people will let you stand still long enough, you're going to show up and you're going to record something, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So who, like, as far as, and you can hear some stuff every now and again when you spend time with a record.
Yeah.
But like, you're coming up in Beaumont, like you're kind of figuring out, what you're into and your tastes. Like who are your inspirations? Who got you into it? Who are your guiding lights?
Oh man. I mean, my dad, I grew up with Johnny Cash and just that old like folk country that I genuinely was like, wow, this songwriting is really beautiful. And then my sister liked Pearl Jam and some other like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and so like I had a pretty diverse music selection growing up. And then I started discovering my own loves of typical John Mayer to Coldplay and Ghost Stories, and I loved that record. And Corey also loves that record. We're big Coldplay fans. Chris Martin, and so
not ashamed.
And then you hear like Casey Musgraves has a pop folk sound, and just layering everything. I start with acoustic guitar and then bridge it from there. Yeah. So
that's cool. I mean, you're pulling from a lot of different wells too, and I think it comes across on the record. You can hear. I mean, there are two sides to everything, and again, people have heard a lot of it.
Yeah.
Played a bunch of it on the station, played a lot of it on the 615, and I mean, you can tell. There's a lot of influence, but you've put together something that is just so cool and so different. And I really think people are going to, if they haven't gotten the record yet, they need to fix that. And we need to get out to the East Room, because not only is the big release show, we just broke some news. There's a French horn and a cello at the East Room.
This is record breaking.
That's what I'm showing them. That's what I'm there for.
I love it. I love it. Well, I tell you what, I mean, and I know we're in this huge room right now, but we didn't get a cello or French horn or anything. Can we maybe do something else with some guitars maybe?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let's do Don't You Give Up.
Let's take it away. More from Gabrielle Grace live on Lightning 100. You've done that before, haven't you?
A tiny bit.
A couple times?
Couple
Right
times.
on. More of Gabrielle Grace here in the Volume.com studio and on Volume.com and Lightning 100. The album Two Sides to Everything. It is out now. Who did the cover for the album?
Jordan Weatherby.
That is really cool.
Is a mastermind.
Right on. I
Yeah.
like that. And of course, when people get their hands on the album, they can see it for themselves, right?